Good morning, class 11. So welcome back to the online class. So today we shall discuss one of the most crucial topics in the chapter relations and functions, to find the domain and range of a given real function. So children, I hope you know very well what is a real valued function and what is a real function. Real valued function for any value of x, if f of x is a real value, f of x is a subset of R, or f of x is entirely R, that is a real value of function. But when the domain of f of x, it means x belongs to R or x equal to R, the entire domain is the set of real numbers or a subset of real numbers, and range is also a subset of R or the entire set of real numbers, that is R itself, that is a real function. So here the question says, find the domain and range of the following real functions. So please pay attention, domain also has to be a part of R and range will also be a part of R. First one, f of x equal to under root 4 minus x square. Before we go to this function, let us first understand what is a square root function. Square root function, if I have to simply write it, it will be f of x equal to under root x. But there is a problem. F of x equal to under root x is not a function unless I specify certain things about the values of x or about the values of f of x. And what it is? Suppose f of x equal to under root x is from R to R. Say I say this is a relation. Let us see if this relation becomes a function. R to R is a relation. F of x equal to under root x. I have a value of R, value of x, that is 4. F of 4 is under root 4. What is under root 4? Plus or minus 2. So 4 has got two images, minus 2 and plus 2. Any element in the domain set, if has more than one images, then it is a relation, not a function. It is a relation, not a function. So square root function is a relation but not a function. So why do we call it a square root function? So as I said earlier, there is a specific condition. And what is that condition? F of x equal to under root x is a function when f of x belongs to R plus, that is non-negative real numbers. Non-negative real numbers means 0 to infinity. So if you have like set A to set B, there is a function and that function is f of x equal to under root x. So for 9, it is square root of 9 plus or minus 3, but f of x should be a non-negative real number. This becomes 3. If it is 4, this becomes 2. If it is 16, this becomes 4. Right? So you got it. Now this is a function. So square root function is defined if and only if range is a subset of non-zero real numbers. Sorry, non-negative real numbers. Got it? So here we have a square root of function. F of x equal to 4 minus x square. The question says the following functions are real functions. Real functions means domain will also be real. Domain means the value of x for which f of x exists. F of x is real. Only then it will be a real function. So 4 minus x square will exist since it is under square root for the domain. 4 minus x square must be greater than or equal to 0. If 4 minus x square is less than 0, it means under the square root you have a negative term. You will not get the real value. So the value of x is confined to the condition that 4 minus x square is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, if I factorize 4 minus x square, I have 2 minus x into 2 plus x is greater than or equal to 0. 2 minus x is a term, let's call it a. 2 plus x is another term, let's call it b. The product of a and b is greater than or equal to 0. What does it mean? The product of two terms is greater than or equal to 0, non-negative. It is possible if and only if, at least if and only if both of them are positive or both of them are negative, or at least one of them can be 0. So 2 minus x greater than or equal to 0 and 2 plus x greater than or equal to 0. Let's consider a number line minus infinity to plus infinity. I have a point minus 2 and I have another point plus 2. Now if you see, if I consider any value of x that is less than minus 2, say for instance minus 3, this becomes positive and this becomes negative. Positive into negative, negative. It will not be greater than or equal to 0. So this region is not considered in the domain. If I consider any value of x that is more than 2, say for instance 3, this is positive, this is negative. Negative into positive is negative. This region is also not considered. So what is the domain? Minus 2 to plus 2. So domain of f of x equal to 4 minus x square is what? Minus 2 to plus 2. So I'll straight away write, this was just the explanation. Domain of f is x belongs to minus 2 to plus 2. This is the domain. Let's talk about range. Range of f. So f of x, let us consider it as y. Y equal to under root 4 minus x square. On squaring both sides, y square equal to 4 minus x square. This implies, now the function is y in terms of x. Let us express x in terms of y. So x square equal to 4 minus y square. Now what is x? X equal to under root 4 minus y square. What is x? X is a real number. X is a real number. X is minus 2 to plus 2, means it is a subset of R. So x is a real number. If x is a real number, definitely 4 minus y square has to be real. This implies 4 minus y square is greater than or equal to 0. On again going with the same number line rule, what do we get to know? Y is minus 2 to plus 2. But if I consider all the values of y, minus 2 to plus 2, this becomes a relation. As I said, the range of a square root function, we have discussed earlier, the range of a square root function is always a subset of R plus, that is non-negative real numbers. So y belongs to, according to this, y should belong to minus 2 to plus 2. So y does not belong to minus 2 to plus 2. But y belongs to 0 to 2. So range of the function is 0 to 2. I hope you got it. Range of the function is 0 to 2. Let's come to another function. F of x equal to x square upon x square plus 1. The question says this is a real function. This is a real function means x belongs to R. F of x also belongs to R. Now let us consider f of x as y. So y equal to x square upon x square plus 1. Function y is expressed in terms of x. To get the range, let us take it x in terms of y on cross multiplication. X square y plus y equal to x square. Got it? Now x square y minus x square, or sorry, x square minus x square y equal to y. This x square went to other side. X square minus x square y equal to y. X square taken common, 1 minus y equal to y. X square equal to y upon 1 minus y, and x equal to under root y upon 1 minus y. Now what does the question say? Real function. So definitely x is real. X will be real if the term y upon 1 minus y is real. So the first condition that arises that y upon 1 minus y is in the rational form. Any rational number will exist if and only if the denominator is not equal to 0. That means 1 minus y is not equal to 0. That is y not equal to 1. So in the range we will not get a value y equal to 1. So y equal to 1 is not a part of the range. Y is the value of f of x, that is the range. Next, numerator upon denominator, p upon q. You have a square root. P upon q will be defined under the square root if both p and q are positive. भाई कोई भी रेशनल नंबर आपके पास p upon q के फॉर्म में है, स्क्वायर रूट में है, तो ये कब रियल होगा? जब दोनों p और q पॉजिटिव है या दोनों p और q नेगेटिव है. क्यों? पॉजिटिव अपॉन पॉजिटिव इज पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव अपॉन नेगेटिव इज पॉजिटिव. तो या तो दोनों p और q पॉजिटिव हो या दोनों p और q नेगेटिव हो. p मींस y greater than equal to 0, कॉमा 1 minus y greater than equal to 0, और दोनों नेगेटिव, y less than equal to 0, 1 minus y less than equal to 0. नंबर लाइन बना लेते हैं. माइनस इंफिनिटी टू प्लस इंफिनिटी, दो टर्निंग पॉइंट है, y equal to 0 और y equal to 1. अब if I consider any value of y that is less than 0, say for example minus 1, numerator negative, denominator becomes positive. Negative upon positive, negative, not acceptable. If I consider any value of y that is more than 1, say for example 2, numerator positive, denominator negative, positive upon negative, negative, not considered, real नहीं होगा. तो क्या समझ में आया? It will be between 0 and 1. Can y be 0? Of course, yes. Why? 0 upon 1 minus 0, that is 1. 0 upon 1 is 0. Square root of 0 is 0. Can y be equal to 1? No. If y is 1, 1 minus 0 is 1. If y is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 upon 0, undefined. तो y cannot be 1. और पहला कंडीशन भी बताता है कि y is not equal to 1. So what is y then? Y is anything from 0 to something that is less than 1. So y belongs to 0 to 1. 0 closed, 1 open. I hope you got it. So range of this function is y belongs to 0 to 1. And domain of the function, let's talk about domain. What will be the domain? For any real value of x, x square is always positive. For any real value of x, no matter whether it is positive or negative, x square will always be positive. Positive upon positive plus 1, कुछ भी लेगा positive. So domain is x belongs to R. और एक बात याद रखना, as we said y belongs to 0 to 1. 0 included, 1 is not included. क्यों? इस फंक्शन में x की किसी भी वैल्यू के लिए डिनोमिनेटर इज जस्ट 1 मोर देन द न्यूमरेटर. सपोज न्यूमरेटर इज 1 मिलियन, डिनोमिनेटर इज 1 मिलियन 1. इसकी वैल्यू क्या होगी? अप्रोक्सीमेटली क्लोजर टू 1. सपोज x इज 1 ट्रिलियन, 1 trillion upon 1 trillion 1, very close to 1. So range is something positive, not exactly 1, because numerator is x square, denominator is x square plus 1. ये रेशो कभी भी 1 के क्लोजेस्ट हो सकता है, 1 कभी नहीं होगा. So range is always 1 less than 1. But if x square is 0, say I take x equal to 0, then x square is 0. 0 upon 1 is 0. So range will be 0 or more than 0, positive, but less than 1. So range is y belongs to 0 to 1. 0 included, 1 is not included. and range and domain x belongs to R. X is any real number. Consider any real number here. So you can say this function is R maps to x. X is a set. What is x? X is equal to, x is the interval 0 to 1. Got it? So this is the domain and range of the real function. ऐसा भी होता है बच्चों कि हमसे ये पूछा जा सकता है क्वेश्चन में. This was about domain and range. You may also be asked just to find the domain of the function. Find the domain of the function. Suppose the question is find the domain of f of x equal to x square upon x square minus x minus 6. अब सिंपल सी बात है, किस फॉर्म में फंक्शन? रेशनल फॉर्म में. रेशनल नंबर मतलब p अपॉन q. और हम डिफाइन कैसे करते हैं रेशनल नंबर को? एनी नंबर विच इज इन द फॉर्म p अपॉन q वेयर q इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0, p एंड q आर को-प्राइम्स. ऐसे डिफाइन करते हैं रेशनल नंबर को. तो q नॉट इक्वल टू 0, नेसेसरी कंडीशन क्या है? q नॉट इक्वल टू 0. अगर q 0 हो गया तो f ऑफ x की वैल्यू नहीं आएगी, इट विल बी अनडिफाइंड. तो ये रियल फंक्शन होगा ही नहीं. दिस विल नॉट बी अ रियल फंक्शन. तो हमें सबसे पहले ये देखना है कि डोमेन में वो वैल्यूज x की नहीं आनी चाहिए जहां पे x स्क्वायर अपॉन x स्क्वायर माइनस x प्लस माइनस 6 में डिनोमिनेटर 0 होता. तो सबसे पहले अपन चेक करते हैं डिनोमिनेटर 0 कहां होता है. x स्क्वायर माइनस x माइनस 6 इक्वल टू 0. फैक्टराइज करते हैं. x माइनस 3 x प्लस 2 इक्वल टू 0. x इक्वल टू 3 माइनस 2. At x equal to 3, denominator becomes 0. At x equal to minus 2, denominator becomes 0. So x equal to 3 और x equal to minus 2 डोमेन में नहीं आएंगे. So domain of f is R minus 3 comma 2. Sorry, 3 comma minus 2. R set of real numbers minus a set which has two elements 3 and minus 2. So except x equal to 3 and x equal to minus 2, any other real value of x can be considered as the domain. So this is the domain of the function. अगर रेंज निकालनी है, very simple. f of x मतलब y equal to x square upon x square minus x minus 6. फंक्शन y equal to x के फॉर्म में, इसको x इक्वल टू y के फॉर्म में लिख लो. आपके पास रेंज का एक्सप्रेशन आ जाएगा. x स्क्वायर y माइनस एक्स वाई माइनस 6y इक्वल टू x स्क्वायर. अब हमें x इन टर्म्स ऑफ y लिखना है. हमको x इन टर्म्स ऑफ y लिखना है. यहाँ पे क्या है? y इन टर्म्स ऑफ x. हमको लिखना है x इन टर्म्स ऑफ y. तो x स्क्वायर y माइनस एक्स वाई x in terms of y. So I can take, see, the function is y in terms of x. We have to mention it as x in terms of y. So how will we express? इसको क्वाड्रेटिक बना दो. x स्क्वायर का x स्क्वायर टेकन कॉमन y माइनस 1 माइनस एक्स वाई माइनस 6y इक्वल टू 0. This is a quadratic expression of x. Any quadratic expression has real roots if d is greater than equal to 0. That is b square. b square मतलब माइनस y का स्क्वायर y स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac 4 into what is a y minus 1. What is c minus 6y must be greater than equal to 0. यहाँ से y का इक्वेशन आ जाएगा आपके पास. y की वैल्यूज आ जाएंगी आपके पास. So this is how we find out the range. Though you have this particular range in grade 12, but this was just an explanation. So how to find the domain? I hope you got it. To find the domain and range of the real function. Children, please practice the questions. Come up with your doubts. I need all your doubts by today evening of chapter 1 and 2 because that is what your syllabus is for term 1 examination. So please children, solve the questions and put forward your doubts.